It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Stephen Curry is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from the wing.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Jokic with it, covered by Wembanyama. He shoots. And the basket by Jokic.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
James outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. And here is Antetokounmpo. Jokic with a screen on Curry. 6 to shoot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Back to James. Launches it from deep. The Spurs rebound. O'Neal. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And this is right in his wheelhouse. Hitting the boards and cashing in.
Already, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
Wembanyama, the pass to Curry. Count the basket.
You see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
SGA deciding where to go with it. James against Antetokounmpo. And here's SGA outside. Cleveland again missing. 1:42 left in the first. Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 5 points.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. And that one drops.
Yeah, the mid-range, absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
James passes to Wembanyama. Knocks down the long J.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's SGA. No one near him. The offensive rebound. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
James with the ball, covered by Jokic. And stolen by Jokic. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Nikola Jokic is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Mutombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Curry following the score by Cleveland. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Cavaliers trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. Out to the wing. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's James. Jokic grabs the board. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 6. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Durant against Leonard. Pass to James. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Curry. Wembanyama finds Curry. O'Neal banked it in off the glass. O'Neal's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Cleveland calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Pass to Jokic. Tries from 6 feet. Rebound San Antonio. James with the ball. He's got 5. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There is so much responsibility on LeBron's shoulders. He has to keep that offense flowing, and he's got such a great grasp of their system.
Now here's SGA. All alone. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Curry looking it over. Here's O'Neal. Mutombo with the rebound. Cavaliers trail by 9. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, SGA can't get it to go. SGA against Curry. Shot clock at 5. Outside Durant. There's the 3. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's San Antonio going into the break up 12. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. San Antonio with the ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry, that's good.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jokic. Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, Durant with a steal. It's stolen by SGA. Leonard on the wing. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Leonard, one shot.
Shooting one.
Spurs lead by 12. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Cleveland calls timeout. With a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Jokic the screen. On the drive, Kawhi. No luck on that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. And there's Curry on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you get Steph Curry rolling downhill in the open floor. He can finish off a break with such style.
Jokic passes to Leonard. Cleveland again missing. San Antonio leading by 17. Durant finds Curry. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry?
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Pippen. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. Pippen can't hit. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Wembanyama outside. No good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's LeBron. Outside, SGA. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Kevin?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And it's good. 2 points. SGA's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Leonard. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pippen against Curry. Pippen, the pass to LeBron. Tries from the block. Great D that time from Durant. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Curry with it. KD a screen on Pippen. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Giannis against Wembanyama. Back to James. Shoots over KD. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On its way from Curry for 2. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Pippen against Curry. Pass to Leonard. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
1:03 left to play here in the first. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. O'Neal sets the screen for Curry. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Antetokounmpo passes to Pippen, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
High post, KD. And stolen by James.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Shaq.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Free throw good from Chamberlain. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Launches a 3. And finished off by O'Neal.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got O'Neal. Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Leonard in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Pass to KD. And stolen by James. Down low. There's Giannis with the slam.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Curry looking around. And here's Leonard from 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Now, here is Chamberlain.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And so he hits both. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. And here is Curry. Here's Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
And Leonard has massive hands, which he uses to his advantage to snag offensive boards.
LeBron outside. Some solid defense there from KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James kicks to SGA. Puts the move on. Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent touch around the rim.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Basket counts. Shaq's got his third basket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Spurs with possession, trailing by 5. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain a screen. 5 to shoot. It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. 3-on-3. Here's Wembanyama.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside, James. James absolutely owning the inside.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Wembanyama outside. SGA against Leonard. Pass to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
SGA passes to James. No good from outside. San Antonio trailing here. Back to Curry. Shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to LeBron. Back to SGA. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Leonard. To the middle.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2, Kawhi Leonard.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Here's James. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs out in front, leading by just 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Sacramento, James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Chamberlain, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. Outside Leonard, fires from deep. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Off the inbound.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots, and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
James against Curry. Left side Durant. Shot clock at 6. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Kings trail by 4. Outside SGA. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Leonard looking around. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Outside SGA. Pippen down low. Wembanyama on him.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Right side, SGA. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Leonard kicks to Curry. Back to Leonard. Outside Curry. From past the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. San Antonio leading by 7. Curry passes to Leonard. Back to Curry. Shoots it up. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. There's 1:54 left here in the 3rd quarter. LeBron outside. Pippen outside. SGA kicks to Pippen. Clock at 4. And here's Giannis from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Curry. For the 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Wembanyama against Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the drought. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Curry. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's LeBron. The putback. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Shaq passes to Curry. Shoots over Pippen. Curry can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
To the paint. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's LeBron. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Durant with some nice D. Spurs leading by 9. Outside Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Durant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Kings trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. LeBron grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to SGA. Just 5 on the clock. And right on target. Good.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Wembanyama against Giannis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Kings trail by 7. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. James fires. O'Neal there for the rebound.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
James rips down the rebound.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Timeout, Spurs. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Pippen against Curry. Puts it up from deep. That does not go.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now James unloads from 13. O'Neal there for the rebound. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Curry against Pippen. O'Neal is screen on Pippen. Curry, the three is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Not gonna go. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Takes the three. O'Neal there for the rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. And here's Leonard. Now O'Neal. Stephen Curry, 16-footer dropped in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it doesn't go. James in the high post. KD's on. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shaq.
Tip-off goes to San Antonio. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. Kevin Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
First team foul.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside Wembanyama. Free throw line jumper. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Antetokounmpo. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Outside Wembanyama. Drops in the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Shot is good by Curry.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's James. Pass to Durant. Left side O'Neal. And he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. Again, SGA can't get it to go. And James has got the ball here for Chicago. They lead by 4. Outside Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Curry looking it over. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Leonard. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shooting 1.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. James outside. Back to Curry. 4-3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his third assist of the night. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Outside, SGA. Leonard with the ball. Yet to see a basket. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Curry passes to James. Back to Curry. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. Chamberlain passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Leonard. Ooh, Durant with a steal. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The versatility of KD, equally lethal in transition and the half court.
James against SGA. Antetokounmpo outside. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Stephen Curry is out there with James. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good on the shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Curry against Leonard. James passes to Curry. Back to James. Screen by O'Neal. That one's good from James on the assist by Curry.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's SGA on the drive. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo surveys. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Wembanyama, pass to Durant. And here's Curry over Leonard, and there's another one for Chicago.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Leonard beyond the line.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Curry. It's stolen by Leonard. He goes up, and the dunk by Leonard.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
Curry passes to James. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. James, a screen on Antetokounmpo. It's James with the drive. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. To stop the run. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. SGA against James. Got a hand on it. Leonard left side. And he's going for the oop here. Down low. Chicago passing it around. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry against Leonard. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Can't nail the jumper. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
23.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Bulls. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Leonard outside. There's a screen. Kawhi attacking. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
James passes to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. 6 points for him.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
SGA finds Leonard. From 11 feet away. Another shot. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Curry passes to James. On the wing, Durant. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Spurs. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's SGA, guarded by Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Chicago leading. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Curry. Over Leonard. Curry's shot is off. Antetokounmpo inside. James is there. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard outside. Here's SGA. Chamberlain passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Outside Wembanyama. And here's Curry for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Curry passes to James. Wembanyama down low. 6 points for him. Shots blocked. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by James. To the paint. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And yep, it's good.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. .110 left in the third quarter here. Yep, that one's good. Durant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Pass to Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Check by James. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Chicago trailing here. 41 seconds left in the third. Durant surveying the D. Back to Wembanyama. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. James, a good look. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Leonard on the take. Oh, look out! Here comes Kawhi! Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's James. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Bulls up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Chicago, they've got Stephen Curry, Wembanyama out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Really left him alone that time.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's O'Neal, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Now here is James. Back to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 7 assists in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a 3. Durant. Pass to James. Nice work inside from James.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Here's Leonard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good. Chicago leading. Now Curry. From downtown. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Outside Leonard. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside Wembanyama. He launches. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Spurs. 2-point game. Oh, swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. It's tipped. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. James against Leonard. Shoots. Just in time with the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Wembanyama. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now, here is James. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Shot's no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing. We'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The Spurs call time. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Leonard! The defensive pressure was right there. Timeout Bulls! Durant fires! The three is in!
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Spurs call time. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot three, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and one foul.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.